In today's breaking story, Bloomberg just dropped a brutal Epstein bomb on Donald Trump. And I know exactly what you're thinking. What kind of timeline are we living in? How's it going, everybody? Hunter Avalone here with Occupy Democrats. Welcome back to another video. Now, Donald Trump promised us greatness. Instead, he's been a total clown show. And this Epstein issue continues to rear its ugly head.
Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. So now all of a sudden, the Republicans who were so aggressively intent on releasing the Epstein files because they were going to be a huge, explosive story about Democrats involved with Jeffrey Epstein are quiet. So the irony of these Republicans accusing the Democrats now of only being interested in this is for political purposes is so thick that it is almost sucking us into the quicksand. But let's go a step further. Let's go a step further. Because now the cover-up is getting so deep and so intense that this committee, which has oversight over the Department of Justice and would ordinarily be the one that is doing this investigation, is running away from it. Why? Because Chairman Comer is the useful idiot who will do the cover-up for Donald Trump. And what does that mean? Oh, well, now there is an oversight investigation, but you know what they're not asking for?
Those kind of comments, and he knows that. Gentleman's recognized.
Now,
But still, Trump is trying to distract from this issue by sowing division. It's not working.
Can we get your reaction to President Trump blaming the radical left for what happened to Charlie Kirk yesterday?
Well, look, the bottom line is this is a time that all Americans should come together and feel and mourn what happened. Violence, which affects so many different people of so many different political persuasions, is an affliction of America. And coming together is what we ought to be doing, not pointing fingers of blame.
This moment requires leadership that brings the American people together as opposed to trying to further divide us. Political violence in any form against any American is unacceptable, should be denounced by everyone, and moving forward, we have to figure out a better way to come together, not as Democrats or Republicans, but as Americans.
And now Bloomberg just dropped a brutal Epstein bomb on Donald Trump. That's right, take a look at today's top story. Bloomberg just dropped a brutal bomb on President Donald Trump, further exposing the cover-up of the Epstein files. According to a bombshell report, newly uncovered emails show Jeffrey Epstein directly told Ghislaine Maxwell to remove Trump from a list of high-profile figures back in 2006. Bloomberg obtained and vetted 18,000 private emails, confirming multiple references to Trump that date to the mid-2000s. The list in question included more than 50 powerful names. Maxwell wrote Epstein asking if she should add or remove anyone, and Epstein's blunt reply was, "Remove Trump." The purpose of the list is not clear, but the timing is telling. Just months after Epstein was first charged in Florida with sex crimes involving minors. Despite evidence pointing to dozens of victims, Epstein was given a sweetheart plea deal by federal prosecutor Alexander Acosta, who later became Trump's labor secretary. Bloomberg's investigation reveals more troubling connections. In one 2007 email, Maxwell referenced Trump again, suggesting press inquiries were reaching members of Epstein's circle. Among those mentioned were Palm Beach real estate figures tied to Trump, including Abe Gosman and Joel Pashkow. One photo attached to an email even showed Epstein holding a novelty check apparently signed by Trump, with a disturbing caption implying a woman was sold for $22,500. These revelations add new fuel to mounting pressure on the Justice Department to unseal the full cache of Epstein documents. Democrats and even some Republicans say the American people deserve to know which powerful figures were shielded and why Epstein's deals were so favorable. For a president already denying any wrongdoing and dismissing Epstein ties as a hoax, This report is a devastating new layer of evidence. Thanks so much for watching. Please click that like button and subscribe to Occupy Democrats so that you can stay informed and help us stop Donald Trump.